Hey everyone, it's Full Self-Driven back again with another video. We're going to start this one off a little different than we have in the past. We are going to be showing summon and how we use it day to day. We'll be starting it off in the back of our complex at work, and we'll just be requesting that the car come to our location. We use summon here and there, and honestly, it has gotten so much better than it was in the previous years. That being said, it definitely is a game changer, and hopefully we'll be seeing more updates for the car to be able to park itself and do more with summon here in the near future. Thanks for everyone watching, and we'll jump right into the video. Sorry you guys, had to cut that footage. It was right when I got in the car, it started playing a song from, I think, Spotify or Apple Music or whatnot, and I don't want to get copyright strike or anything, so had to pause the video real quick. We're just going on a quick trip to Best Buy. Oh, just completely stopped. Normally it has no issues doing this. It's kind of gonna let it play it out. I'm not pushing the accelerator yet. It's just, I don't know if it's the water that's giving it a hard time. I mean, I'm gonna push the accelerator here in a minute. Alright, give it a little bit tap. Yeah, I've never seen this happen at this, since... So it's got a car approaching from the left now, and then it should ease up and be able to look to the right. We have no one coming from the right or the left now. It has a chance. It is... Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on, but... yeah, we're just doing a quick drive to Best Buy. I just thought I'd record a video. We had a ATT Worker here in the Roadway. But yeah, that was very strange at the beginning. Sure what that could have been, but you know. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome back. I know we had a little break there where we weren't recording or uploading, content, but we're back again. I believe it's December the 9th today. But yeah, we thought we'd switch it up a bit, give you a little bit of the footage of, summon. We use it almost every day, coming out of work, or we park further away from your average everyday and So it's nice when we park in the distance away from everyone else that we can summon our car when we are ready to leave wherever we are. It is it's a shame that we don't have the ability to have it parked for us yet, or send the car to go park somewhere. I'm sure someday, one day, we will see that. It's also it's kind of crummy that Hardware 3 users are kind of just blinded right now. I mean, we have no idea what's going on, but I assume Tesla's going to try to push out a software update, or try to update as much as they can. But I mean, I don't know if they'll be able to optimize version 13 for us Hardware 3 users. So if that's not the case and they're not able to do that, I think their next step will probably be giving people, discounts that have full self-driving on the next version, or an upgraded car with an updated version hardware, Hardware 4, AI 4. And I just think they're going to have a long road before any of us Hardware 3 users even see an upgrade to where we'll be able to get new FSD. I'd love to be wrong. I really hope they prove me wrong. But yeah, I think no one really knows right now, and we're all just hopeful. That being said, we're still gonna put out content. Glad it braked there for that guy. We're still gonna be putting out content and recording footage based on what Hardware 3 users get. We will eventually get an updated Model Y when the refresh comes out, and then we will do comparisons side by side with the two separate hardwares. But other than that, we don't have anything, that's probably a year away before we get one, because how Tesla does it is they probably won't release a performance version of it until, I don't know, later on after the standard and long range. And we'll most likely be going for a performance model. So that being said, we'll be waiting. So right here, these two lanes merge into one. I've had a lot of times where it'll try to keep going, but it's doing a good job here. I've also had on this update and the previous update, so it's version 2024.44.25.2, so the Hardware 3 version of the holiday update. And really, the only major thing I've seen is the car will just disengage, just randomly. I'll be driving, I won't have any, sometimes I won't even touch the wheel. Like earlier today, I was stopped at a red light, at a stoplight, sitting there for a good minute or so, and then all of a sudden the car disengages and asks me what happened to report a message. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but the car keeps disengaging itself. So that's a problem in itself. I don't know if we'll get any footage of that happening, but I've been a lot more like putting my hand on the wheel and just being very ready, because I trusted the system a lot more than I do now. We do need to get over. This lane ends, so it needs to get over now. Not sure when it's going to get over. Needs to be going that way. So it can't do anything now. It wants to get over, but it missed its opportunity. So now it's going to have to reroute. I just thought I'd show you guys what I have to deal with. And you know, normally it does not happen where it just completely misses an exit. And I thought it was going to try to squeeze in and should have manually just engaged my blinker, but yeah, I am curious. I think it's going to try to make a left-hand turn and then a U-turn and then get back on the highway. So I'm going to stop the camera just so it doesn't overheat. I'll come back once we're not at a red light. Over to green. It wasn't going for a second there. I had to push the accelerator for just a second. So now it's going to have to try to make a U-turn here and go back and make a left turn back onto the highway. Not something that we had planned for initially, but I don't want to have to disengage. I want the system to disengage me if it comes to that. We do have a aftermarket screen we're going to be installing. That'll probably, sorry about that, that'll probably be one of the next videos or next to next videos after this upload and the next. But yeah, so we've got a green light. We've got to wait for this guy to go. We're going to be making a U-turn. Did that smoothly. It needs to get over. I'm not going to allow it to do it again. So I was going to do it another time, it looked like. Needs to be in one of these two lanes to get back on the highway. For some reason, it's just avoiding all contact with the highway right now and trying to get me off. Even though that's how the navigation's set. That guy just crashed their car right there. I'm not sure. We'll have to zoom in on our video to see if it caught that, but I don't know if that truck, I think that truck might have hit them. That Mattress Firm truck. I mean, they just slammed their wheels up on the curb, and I think blew their tire out. It's this Lexus SUV over here. You'll be able to see more of it once we make a left-hand turn. Yeah, the Mattress Firm people are coming over to them now. And they're getting out of their car. Yeah, wow. The guy was just gonna go too. It seemed like he just wanted to go in front of us. This guy's swerving over in the lane to my right to try to pass everyone else. It's like, dude, you could have just stayed behind the white car you were behind. I'll pause this video real quick. Let's take this call. Sorry about that, we had a business call. We are going to be on one of the widest stretches of highway right here. Obviously not these 4 lanes, you'll see in a second. It's well after we go underneath this underpass. believe, 10 lanes in one direction. So it's these 4, these 3, and then I believe 3 more. Thought this guy was going to get over. He's just riding with his blinker on. He was getting over, but he waited to get behind us. That was very nice of him. Yeah, so this stretch right here is so wide, so many lanes. Watch out, do not hit me. We had a business call. I've been having overheating issues with my GoPro, so I figured something just came flying off that car and slammed into my front bumper. It's lovely. It's okay. It's the meter now. No, yeah, that was ridiculous. I have no idea what that was, but I'm sure it's either stuck in my grill or I didn't see it go any further, but slammed into the front of my car. To pay attention to the road, and I'm looking forward right now. Yeah, I did notice a few different changes. Nothing in the release notes, but I've noticed different behavior on the highway. I don't want to say it was acting smarter the last day or day and a half since I got this update, but it's really confusing. It does things completely fine and really good a lot of times, and then a lot of times it does things not so good, and like just completely taking us off the highway there, and disengage when it did it for me. That was ridiculous. But I have been watching that guy in the back or rear view mirror just cutting up between people, so I think that's an issue, is when there's people swerving in and out of traffic and the car is not anticipating that. And then it goes ahead and tries to take initiative to go over. Should have waited there, and I was a second away from just disengaging because I don't want to cut someone off, and especially I don't want to cause an accident nor piss off a driver or get in the way of someone that's going faster, especially him who's cutting up without his blinker and stuff. So. Still doing it, so he has one brake light and he doesn't use his blinker. It's fine though. Exit up here, so I guess that's why it's slowing down to get behind this car. Both lanes exit. This lane stays on the highway and also exits, so I'm assuming it's going to stay in this one because then it has to make a left-hand turn at the light. Both these lanes turn left, but it really needs to stay in that lane because it's going to have to make a right at the light. I'll let it do the wrong thing so much, but won't let it get into an accident, so we'll see if it misses its next turn. It has to make a left, it has one stoplight it goes through, and then immediately has to make a right at the next stoplight, so it's hard to say, but with all this traffic on our right, I don't know how well it's going to do. We'll have to see. Start thinking about getting over right after it completes this intersection, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. It's not getting over. It's now trying to get over behind this van. Oh, he motioned for us. That was very nice. We still have to get over another another lane to make a right at the next lane. This guy has a trailer, so it might be able to go behind this guy. I think it can do what that car just did and make a right turn either in this plaza or at the light, but it's not giving itself enough room to even get over. Did not use that lane to its ability. It thought about it. It had its blinker on the whole time. Then it used it at the last second. So this is where we're gonna have to find us a spot over here in the back. Will you go left at one of these? Will you go left? Not gonna go left. So we'll have to go find us a spot. I like this one right here in the corner. Where are you? That one. We did get a phone call at the end of our drive, so I thought I'd record over this audio. We were letting the car self-park, and it was trying to get in and out, and a car came up right here pretty quickly. They stopped so we could complete our park, but it went forward and backwards about 3 or 4 different times here. Couldn't quite get close enough to the curb, I guess. These are definitely smaller spaces, but that being said, overall, it had a good drive. We have issues with it lane selection and it passing up its route. Also a few issues with it not selecting the turn lane quick enough and sitting back behind traffic. But other than those, it had a great drive. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, if you're still watching, thanks again for tuning in. We had a great video packed of FSD not knowing how to drive properly. I've honestly seen it do very well in situations where it what was I going to say, like hardware 4 situations of the same scenarios that we just had, where it doesn't do so well on hardware 3. It does great on there. But thanks again for everyone tuning in, and until next time.